Good afternoon, sir. This is my video about human rights violation in the past few years. This human rights violation took in the past few years during the term of ex-President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Significance of human rights issues include credible reports of unlawful or arbitrary killings, including extrajudicial killings by and on behalf of the government and non-state actors, report of forced disappearance by and on behalf of the government and non-state actors, torture by and behalf of the government and non-state actors, harsh and threatening prison conditions, arbitrary detention by and behalf of the government, serious problems with the independence of the judiciary, arbitrary and unlawful interference with privacy, serious abuse in a conflict including unlawful recruitment of use of child soldiers by terrorists and groups in rebellion against the government. Serious restriction on free expression and media, including violence, threats of violence, and unjustified arrest of prosecution or journalists, censorship, and the use of criminal libel laws to punish journalists, high-level and widespread government corruption, serious government restriction on harassment of the most domestic human rights organizations, and threats and violence against labor activities. The government investigate a limited number of report human rights abuse including abuse by its own force, paramilitary force, and insurgent and terrorist groups concerned about police impunity continued following the increase in killings by the police in 2016. Significant concern also persisted about impunity for other security forces, civilian, national, and local government officials, and powerful business and commercial figures. Slow judicial progress remained an obstacle to bring government officials alleged involved in human rights abuse to justice. Official frequency engaged in the corruption practices with impunity. Muslim separatists, communists, insurgents, and terrorist groups continued to attack government, security, force, and civilians, causing displacement of civilians and resulting in the death of security force members and civilians. Terrorist organizations engaged in kidnapping for ransom, bombing, and civilian targets, beheading, and the issues of child soldier in combat or auxiliary roles. The action were at times investigated and prosecuted, although there were credible allegations that charges were often leveled for political reasons.